Former Arizona Republican chairwoman Kelli Ward was feeling a bit unchristian-like in a church when she allegedly attacked another woman with her fist. The former state senator was triggered after a woman called her out while she was giving a speech inside the Dream City Church. According to the Phoenix Police Department incident report, Ward was delivering a speech around 1 p.m. on January 27th in the church. When she was finished, another woman in the crowd reportedly shouted at her, quote, "You are no longer a member." All right. Which, according to the paper, set Ward off, and she had leaned over and struck the woman with two papers and her fist on the right side of her head and shoulder. An off-duty cop was in the vicinity and received the claim firsthand from the woman who was attacked. They also interviewed two witnesses in the audience who said that they saw this happen. One of them was the victim's husband, who said he couldn't account for what his wife told Ward to trigger her, but did see the former politician go on the attack, right? Another woman sitting behind the victim also saw Ward hit the woman using paper as a weapon, paper backed up by her, of course, fist. So, video surveillance showed that as Ward was walking down an aisle, she turned around, leaned over a chair, and struck the woman with the paper, AZ family reported. They also quoted the report as saying it looked to be a fairly light tap on the video. So, that to me tells me that it doesn't exactly rise to the level of like a violent assault, but you're still violating her personal space. That's not a good thing to do. Okay. Now, Ward told police that she had just finished speaking and was moving down the aisle when she said a quote-unquote crazy lady started yelling at her. Well, okay. First off, if you're a politician, you're going to get plenty of people that, are going to yell at you. I feel like that's par for the course, right? That it comes with the territory of being a public figure or being a politician. All right. So that doesn't mean that you can go in and violate their personal space, right? Whether it be a light tap or a punch, you shouldn't do it, right? Don't touch people, okay? Don't touch people without their consent. That's it. This seems like it should be a fairly simple rule to live by, but apparently there's a lot of people that don't want to follow that rule. Okay, rules that don't apply to me. Yeah, no, I'm gonna go and grab people or touch people or whatever with my fist and with papers or whatever. Okay, no, it's not a good thing. No, the report said the woman was not injured but decided to press charges anyway. I feel like that's a little bit more than just a response to this tap or whatever it was. Sounds like it was something personal. Okay. Now, the police department submitted their report to city prosecutors for a possible prosecution of assault. The officer on scene, and this is why I think it's more personal, wrote that all parties have known Kelli Ward over the past several years based on their affiliation with the Republican Party and have also met together numerous times to support their accounts. So now, the fact that they all knew each other before, and they're, obviously this lady's yelling, "You're not a member anymore," and not exactly the nicest way. There's bad blood here, all right? A little bit of animosity. And I think there's a reason for that, and it's the fact that Kelli Ward has gotten herself in a little bit of trouble. You see, she is a fake elector who attempted to stop the votes from being counted. She's also a conspiracy theorist. In fact, she had written to then Supervisor Chairman Clint Hickman on November 7th, 2020, as the votes were being counted. She had written, quote, "We need you to stop the counting." Basically, trying to help the Trump campaign steal the state of Arizona. You stop the count, stop the count. She wrote on November 13th, you have all the power you need to make it happen. And again, stop the count, she says. You've got the power. Why don't you just do it? Now, I mentioned she's a conspiracy theorist. She's bought into the big lie, of course, that Dominion voting systems, they fixed the vote. Where's the evidence of that? We don't have any evidence, but stop the count anyway. Not only that, but by November 20th, the day the supervisors were scheduled to certify Joe Biden's win, Ward was trying to pressure Hickman and Supervisor Steve Chukri to delay that vote. She wrote, "Seems you're playing for the wrong team, and people will remember. Wrong team. Wait a minute. This is not. It's not about teams. It's about accurate vote counts." But what she and this kind of betrays that mindset, right? That she has. It's all about teams, and we're going to cheat to make sure that my team wins. Oh, we feel like we're being cheated by the other team because they actually won, but it's our team. We won, and we're going to try to change the results. That's what that is. So she also says, very sad, she wrote to Supervisor Bill Gates, an un-American. Now, she's also a conspiracy theorist outside of believing the big lie, and that has, once again, got her in trouble with other Republicans in the state. Remember, Arizona has this faction of Republicans that are more John McCain-like, right? Which, yes, they're still conservative, they're still Republicans, but they're not batshit insane, okay, for lack of a better saying. And these are the same people, by the way, that are against Kari Lake, the Kari Lakes of the world, who are conspiracy theorists like Kelli Ward. But Senate Republicans, back in the day, this is back in 2017, had even put out an ad against Kelli Ward, calling her, quote unquote, Chemtrail Kelly. So this was a group that actually was a Mitch McConnell supported group. And McConnell was trying to protect then Senator Jeff Flake. So back when he was having his issues with the MAGA supporters and was flaking back and forth between supporting and criticizing Trump. So there's that. And so I think that that's part of the bad blood between the two sides. You have the McCain Republicans versus the crazy Kari Lake / Kelli Ward Republicans. And so I think that's definitely what's playing out here. This woman, Kelli Ward, conspiracy theorist, unhinged. And apparently, if you call her out, she may physically come after you.